Hi, this is Akshata and I am the student of EduRead Public Speaking Training Program. And today's our topic is how to overcome the public speaking fear. Oh. Now, public speaking fear. Why do we have this fear? Mm. Now thinking over this point, okay. Now I can come across 2 points. Okay. First point is that if the person has never went on stage, he is never used to see the crowd and speak something in front of them, so he might definitely be fearful. And second one will be the one who had practiced or had went on the stage for delivering speeches but had repeated the mistake again and again. So let's discuss it in detail. Now over here, as I was telling, that if a person who had not went through the stage before, then he will fear. Why he will fear? Now here comes a psychological part. He fears because he thinks, okay, now I'll have to face the crowd. There may be so many people. Somewhere in the corner there might be the group of his friends. Oh, they might be teasing me now then. If I stammer in between, oh, what will happen? This all things just goes in mind, and that makes person nervous. That how am I supposed to go on the stage and speak? How will I be doing so? What if I did and I just didn't do it properly, or like if I missed out some word or misspelled something, then they might all be teasing me entire year. They might be laughing on me. They might be just bullying me under the name of peer pressure. All these things all just goes into his mind, and he is just like all nervous and lack of confidence over the first time itself. And that's why he fears. And that is the only reason he fears for the first time. Okay. But I must say over here, it is just a psychological part. And over here, that person who is going on stage for the first time, he is only the person who is thinking like that. There is nothing gonna do in actual like that. There is nothing like that in actual. No one is going to tease you for it. No one is going to remember that for a longer time even. There are certain events going on in each and everyone's life. No one is going to remember that. But still, they feels like, okay, they might be teasing. What will happen? This goes on creating nervousness. Now, how to overcome this? If someone goes first time for the stage, then he might or she might go with a perfect practice. Yes, practice. Practice will definitely help him gain some words and some proper sentences, and that will make him good, impressive, and self-confident over himself or herself, and deliver a good speech. Now over here, coming towards the second point, if the person has already went for in the stage for a longer time, but had repeated the same mistakes again and again, then what? Then definitely his confidence has somewhere lost, right? He might have lost his confidence because he's making his mistake again and again, and he don't know his mistakes only. Now what all the mistakes are? First mistake is going with lack of practice. Many people are like that, means they write their speeches and just think, okay, now I'm supposed to speak exactly like this, and they go. And over there on the stage, standing on stage, just try to remember what they memorized in speech. So here comes our next point, that we should never memorize our speech. Now I told about practice, but practice never means memorization. Memorization means to remember something exactly like what it is written, and it should never be done. And practice means we are just practicing it the way it should go. It might differ. It might differ. It might differ. But we are practicing it. And that will help us gain confidence and a well statements and a proper manner of speaking while we are going on stage. Now, why am I saying this? This is something explained in Art of Public Speaking, that we should never memorize our speech. And now how to practice our speech? It comes now. Okay. How to practice our speech? Firstly, whatever the way we are comfortable, we should go with it. Firstly, standing in front of mirror and just speaking to ourselves. Whatever we are supposed to speak on stage, just speaking with ourselves. That is one of the practice. And other practice is like we should be just sitting in some lone pace, and we just practice memorizing it, not memorizing it, just practicing it. And now next come is reading books loudly. Now why loudly? Loudly because many people like think like, okay, now they are reading in the mind. But what happens is when we speak loudly, we come across many pronunciations, many proper statements, and coming towards the proper statements makes them well versed with phrases, sentences, and unknowingly, when they are supposed to give speeches, they are able to frame those properly, unknowingly. So that practice will definitely, shape your mind and grabs those words into your mind, which will come to you when it will be a definite and a proper time. Now, moreover, practicing person is definitely needed to go on stage again and again. Now, what is it? Practicing is important, okay, but participating is also important. Participating is important because now for first time I'm practicing it and I'm going on stage. I might be still stammering, I might be still shivering out of fear. Okay, but not giving up, I'm just going for the second time on stage, and then I'm delivering my speech. I might not be shivering this time, stammering a little. Still, I didn't give up. Third time I went. I overcome both these problems. And after overcoming these both problems, I'm confident enough on myself that yes, I can speak well. There is it where you gain confidence to speak and you become a beginner level good speaker. So these are the steps which one should follow while delivering the speeches. Like they should never memorize their speech, they should practice their speech, and they should never psychologically think that what the person or the crowd might be thinking while they are speaking, because it can never be same. They might not be thinking that. These few steps will definitely make you confident enough, and yes, most importantly, happy that you overcome your fear. Thank you.